If you can master one simple thing, just one simple thing, you can master boxing. Now, I didn't say it was easy, but I said it was simple. And what that is shifting your weight from one foot to the other. No matter what we do in boxing, whether it's offense, whether it's defense, even footwork, right? We are shifting our weight from one side to the other. Now, there's a lot that goes into this, that is true, but it really is that simple point, and that's what we're gonna focus on this week. So when we throw punches, the classic example is always gonna be that lead hook. You're never gonna have any power from that non-dominant hand, especially when it's forward anyway, so there's not a lot of room to travel. The power is gonna come from taking that weight from your front foot and transferring it to your back foot. That's where the power is gonna come. The rotation is there to serve that weight transfer. Now, when you throw any punch, every time you throw a punch in boxing, the other side is loaded. That's kind of a neat thing. So if I throw my cross, right, my weight should be shifted from my back foot to my front foot. That means it's loaded to throw that left hand, that lead hook. So every time you throw a punch, the opposite side gets loaded. Now, of course, it doesn't mean that we always have to throw left, right, because of course, you know we don't. That's where the concept of the reload comes in. So let's say I throw my hook, right? My right side is now loaded, so I could throw the cross, but if I'm gonna throw another left hook, I'm gonna have to reload. So I'm gonna have to shift my weight back to my left foot and then throw that hook again. Now, you could do this very quickly, but you still have to get that reload for power. Now, sometimes people throw arm punches for other reasons. We're not gonna focus on that. I wanna focus on good technique on getting power in these punches. And when I say shift the weight, I'm talking about the weight below. I don't mean swinging your head and the top of your body, wherever, leaning forward when you throw a punch. We talked about that many times before. You wanna rotate your hips, and it's that lower weight. How much weight? Let's say 60%, 60-40, maybe even 70-30 if you're really swinging for the fences. But you're shifting that weight from one foot to the other. This is true on defense as well. So when I roll, right, I'm ducking down, and I'm putting my weight onto the other side. When I slip, I'm turning, putting weight on the other side. When I pull straight back, putting weight on that back foot. So what that does is it loads a counter punch. So if I roll to my right side, my weight's on my right side. Whatever side your weight's on, that's the side that's loaded. So I want to come back with something strong on that right side. Doesn't mean you can't throw the left, but generally the default is if I roll or slip to one side, I'm going to counter with the other because your weight is loaded on that side. So you're going to have more power from that weight because it's all about loading and unloading. Now again, this is true for footwork as well. It's a little bit different kind, but still, if I want to come forward, I'm going to push off my back foot and step forward with my front foot, shifting my weight from front to back. If I go to the right, it's the same thing. I'm shifting my weight from one side to the other. So I want everyone to be conscious of that this week. Think about where your weight is loaded. And if you think, well, I don't know, I feel like I'm 50-50, let's fix that. Let's get you to, when you throw punches, 60-40. Now, another little nuance to that, something you've heard me talk about, is when we're throwing punches and we're getting down low to a crouch position. Jab the body, cross the body, overhand, right, coming in. So that actually loads two things. So if I throw my cross down to the body, I'm down low, my weight's shifted to my left side, but I'm also crouched, which means I'm loaded for a powerful uppercut. Doesn't mean I have to throw it, it just means I don't want to throw my cross, stand up, and then throw that lead uppercut. I'm already loaded down there. I want to throw that uppercut as I'm coming up. Same thing too. We throw a jab to the body, rear uppercut. Could be the exact same thing. An overhand loads up that lead uppercut. Think about where you're loading. When you're dropping down, you are loaded for uppercuts. Doesn't mean you have to throw them, but it means you're loaded up for them. So I want you to be aware of that weight transfer. And if you're not transferring your weight, I want you to work on transferring your weight because like I said, that is really the essence of boxing. Everything we do, transferring our weight from one foot to the other, whether it's loading, reloading, defense, offense, footwork, anything. So you might even say that is how we do it.